Jamil, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us this Sunday morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. First of all, if you could give us an overview of the situation on ground there right now. What are you hearing from the residents and security sources?
Okay, like you rightly said, this is a reprisal attack, and the last time I think I spoke, I told viewers that this was something the public or the communities were expecting, and it came to happen. And it's quite unfortunate, even security authorities were alerted that something like this would happen, and it happened, and something that shouldn't have happened. So what is happening is Aleru controls, the southern part of Katsina and the eastern part of Zamfara. And his nephew was killed by a rival gang, Dogo, Gide. But what happened was security operatives received tips on his whereabouts, and he was ambushed, but he was injured, and the Dogo Gide faction killed him. So as a result of that, Aleru, decided to unleash terror on the people. And to give you a context of who Aleru is,
Jamil,
he was the...
Just a second, Jamil.
Jamil, we're having issues with your audio, so I would need you to do me a favor. I need you to disconnect your Bluetooth device, the earpiece that you have on, so you can use your original device audio, so we can hear you more clearer. So if you can help us to disconnect that. Now, whilst you're doing that, for those who are just tuning in, this is Big Reports here on Breakfast Extra on News Central Television. We are talking about the reprisal attacks happening in Zamfara communities, and Zamfara is under fire. There's death tolls have risen, and reports say that these attacks appear to be retaliatory attacks. Jamil, have you done that? Have you disconnected your audio? Jamil Mabai is our correspondent in Katsina. He's going to join us live to give us more updates regarding his audio there. We're just trying to fix his audio just so we can have him join us. Jamil, are you back on?
He's not back on.
It's not back on.
But it's very interesting that we're having these conversations, especially inside of the north here. I keep referring to the strips as there's a very interesting cartoon that we're going to be showing. I hope that the strip comes in sometime inside of this hour. Inside of that one, you'd find a picture where a very concerned governor is reacting to what's happening in the north. And it's about the insurgency or resurgency in this case.
Thank you.
So, there are very many back and forth on Twitter regarding this.
Right.
Some people who are partial to the security situation on the government side, and others who are, well, impartial, let me put it that way. Regarding the government, they're saying they had tried from before. What's changed since 2023? And why is there this resurgence now? And who's paying attention to the resurgence, or are they distracted by other endeavors like 2027?
Nicely
we'll
put.
Get to it.
Nicely put. Jamil, are you back on now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Fantastic.
Loud and clear,
please.
Better. And very succinctly, because we're pressed for time.
So, can I continue?
Yes, please, but very succinctly, because we're pressed for time.
Okay, like I was telling you, so to give you the context, Aleru controls, the southern part of Katsina and the eastern part of Zamfara. And also, what happened was, experts alerted communities, alerted security personnel that these attacks were imminent, they were going to happen, and they happened. And these attacks shouldn't have happened, but they happened. But to understand who Aleru is, Aleru was the bandit kingpin at a point in time, was banned as traditional ruler in one of the communities under Faskari local government in Keta State. And in attendance, you have security personnel, police, and the district head who banned him. And it was after the incidents that happened, the Topaling incidents, that the government decided to suspend the district head. So that's to show you how powerful Aleru is. And at a point in time, Aleru was protecting communities around his territory from bandit attacks. So what happened was because his nephew, Isuhu Yellow, who operates along the Zamfara axis and whose movement was tipped to security personnel, and they attacked Isuhu Yellow, and as a result, the Dogo Gide killed him. So he decided to unleash this terror on communities. In the month of March alone, a total of 302 people have been killed in Zamfara alone by Aleru, and over 84 people have been killed in Katsina alone by the Aleru attacks. And when you look at the kidnapping, a total of almost 300 and I think 2 people also have been kidnapped in Zamfara State alone. And these attacks, Aleru said he is going to keep unleashing this terror, on these communities. So, experts have alerted more attacks are going to happen, more attacks are coming. And 4 days ago, again, another group, which I'm yet to confirm whether they are linked to Aleru, they went to a village called Pakai near my hometown in Mabai. And what they did, they began to rape the women in that community. And, but I'm yet to link whether the bandit group
Jamil.
is, they have any link attached to Aleru. So this is an overview of what has been happening.